Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Stirlingshire Homestead. I have some excellent news for you. That truck that is leaving that you see going down the driveway, the company is called PGA. They just helped us figure out our dream here. I'm like shaking right now. This is crazy. So our inspector came today and he said there were a couple things wrong, and of all the things that could go wrong, you would hope that they're not huge things. And thankfully the inspector, he's an excellent human being, and he talks very knowledgeably about his subject. His subject, my goodness. And he helped me understand everything that needed to happen. He, in the process of doing things, helped. I would call him on Saturdays and Sundays and get advice about things. And this was the report here. These are the things that were wrong. First thing, cover the exterior insulation. So there's exterior insulation on the basement. It's 2-inch Pink Panther board. It has to be covered with something. That is not something that I need to do to get occupancy, because it's not a health and safety thing. All the laundry circuits have to be under arc fault breakers. The hose bib in the basement needs an anti-siphon device. I took care of that one already. He said a Reichek panel certificate, which is basically like when you do your insulation heat calcs, there is a thing that says what insulation is where. That needs to be placed on the panel. We just got to print it out, basically. All circuits in the basement have to be GFCI protected. They are. And the GFCI has to protect the dishwasher outlet, and we had that done too already. So this is the only things we needed to correct. Correct 2, 5, and 6, then okay to occupy. 2, 5, and 6 are done. We even got 3 done. And now I'm in the process of, I literally just have to go to the library to print this. I have that, and that satisfies 4. The last thing we need to do as a Stirlingshire Homestead group to be entirely done with inspection is to cover, and I already got the buckets out here because I want to do it today if I can, to cover the insulation that's on the bottom here. And we're talking about this stuff. It's the Pink Panther board where the actual wood wall stops and the cement wall begins. You're supposed to cover that with a stucco or like a cement type material. And it doesn't have to be a thick coat. I learned today that it only has to be a 1/16 of an inch thick. And the only reason that's the case is because they are using it to prevent UV light from destroying it. So this is what I'm putting on. This is exactly what we need. It says right here, protects exposed insulation board. That's exactly what we want. They are $22 a bag at Menards. We mix them up. We take a trowel. We trowel the spots that you can see here and all the way around the house on the 3 sides, and then we're done. We don't have anything else to do. It's a done deal, and there's nothing else that the inspector said that we would have that's left over to finish. So I am super happy right now. Of a year and 10 months. We are at the end of June. It is, I think, currently June 26th or 27th. And just with the electrician people, they just left, you saw them. What they fixed makes it so I can move in and I have occupancy in my own home. So the only other thing that I have to do now is wait for the inspector to come back and then check off all these things. He's going to come over here and he's going to say, okay, well, did you do all this stuff? He'll check it through and through, and then he'll write us a new report saying, yes, you have an occupancy permit. Here you go. So excited. So excited. We're pretty much there. We're moving ready. And a year and 10 months, almost 2 years, but we're finally there. So I'll take you along the process of putting that stucco stuff on between probably today and tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get it all done today, but if I can, at least I think I'm going to start on the south side that's a little hotter, and we'll mix some of that up and we'll see what happens and everything else. And I'll take you along that journey, but we're done. We've for all intents and purposes, we could move in right now. You saw the certificate that he wrote. As soon as those things are fixed, all I had to do was call him, and I did that. I called him, and then we're okay to occupy. So we can move in today. Unbelievable. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully we can start masonrying that stuff so it's done, and go from there. See you in a few. All right, welcome back. So I didn't take you along for the ride. My apologies. Normally I do, but we got it all covered yesterday, and I wanted to get it all done ASAP, and so that's exactly what I did. So basically you cover everything with this is a great spot to show the example. You can see the board underneath that, and it's basically got a stucco-esque product that keeps it from having problems. And so we went down underneath the rocks as far as we could. We got all that stuff squared away. It's exactly as it should be now, and there are no issues with having that erode to the sun and to UV lights. It should be, as of this morning, yes, quite hard. That's good. So we'll have a gray bottom to our house. I think that's just because there's no coloring or anything in the product, and so that's what we got going. It actually turned out pretty nice all the way down. It's not like the most amazingly smooth thing in the world, but that's not the point, right? It's just a veneer to cover that up. So other good news. I don't know if I said this in my other video, or the other portion of the video. At the beginning, we talked about how we're allowed to move in now, and with this last thing down on the bottom, we are 100% done with the house and all the things that they had us do with it. So basically, every single thing on the checklist now has been squared away, and the only thing left to do is put the rose check panel certificate on. So here's hoping that we're good to go. Inspector's supposed to be coming back hopefully Friday or Monday, and I don't really need to be here for that. If everything goes the way it should, we should be good to go. So we'll get to start looking for furniture and all the things. Putting in shelves, towel bars, all that stuff. So, if you like what we do here at Sterlingshire Homestead and you want to see how Maddie and I end up finishing out the house with furniture and different shelving units and organizers and custom-made cases, and like we've got a pantry here we're going to have to build. We'll custom build that. If you want to see how we do that, stay tuned. Look for us in the next video. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and if you want to support us, give us a like or a subscribe, and I guess we'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Till then, everybody, peace out.